Breaking news right now at 4. We've just confirmed Janet Danahay, the woman who killed 4 people in a fire in Greensboro in February of 2002, has been denied parole. This comes after Governor Cooper commuted her sentence nearly a year ago, making her eligible for parole this past January.
Yeah, her family fought to get her out of prison as the majority of the victim's family members pleaded to keep her in. Fox 8's Michael Hennessy, he's been following the story and joins us now with more on this. And Michael, this has to be a big relief for those families.
And Chad, Natalie, the victims in this case are Beth Harris, Rachel and Donna Llewellyn, and Donna's boyfriend, Ryan Beck. After the 4 of them were killed in the Campus Walk apartment fire more than 2 decades ago, their families thought Danahay would spend the rest of her life in prison. That was the sentence she agreed upon, after all. And now this past year, they've been wondering if she'd be free once more. And tonight, there's a major sense of relief from them, knowing she'll continue to serve that time.
I don't know if I can put it in words. It was just surreal.
Thanksgiving has come and gone, but the families of the people killed at the hands of Janet Danahay in Greensboro in 2002 are giving extra thanks today. Hours after learning Danahay will continue to serve the sentence she took in a plea deal months after setting fire to the Campus Walk apartments.
It was just, I can't believe someone's potentially getting out of jail 20 years after killing 4 people.
Investigators say Danahay went to the apartments in the early morning hours after Valentine's Day and set fire to a futon outside of her ex-boyfriend's door. The flames rapidly spread on the chilly, windy morning, engulfing the wooden building, forcing some of the people living there to jump out of their windows to stay alive.
When this whole process started, it just felt like raking leaves in the wind. It just felt like you weren't going to get anywhere.
Beth Harris fell stories to her death after trying to step into a breezeway that was no longer there. Ryan Beck and sisters Donna and Rachel Llewellyn burned to death. Just before Christmas 2022, Governor Roy Cooper announced he was making Danahay eligible for parole starting on January 1st of this year. Her sister, lawyer, and Beth's father went in front of the parole commission asking for her release.
I'm sure her family thought she'd be coming home for Christmas, but they can drive to see her. We don't have anywhere to drive.
When you speak, tell us your name.
The rest of the victims' family members had a call of their own with the commission months later. And here, months removed from that, their pleas have been answered.
I think it's going to be a great big hug, a lot of tears, a lot of best Christmas ever.
So while Danahay will remain in prison for now, this is not the end of this saga. Danahay's case can be heard by the commission again in 3 years. Natalie?